This is not weight loss related in the slightest, but I got a new hobby and I would love to share it with you for a minute. I fell down the rabbit hole of needle pointing a few weeks ago, and it has been fantastic for my mental health because I'm doing less scrolling and I am just doing more stitching, and that has been so fun. This is not going to become a weekly needlepoint account, but Mondays are technically Stitch Mail Mondays and Wednesdays are Whip Wednesday Work in Progress. I'm going to combine those, show you what I just got in the mail and what I've started working on. And maybe I'll share this every couple months. So the very first canvas I got was this little goose. It says Little and Loved, and I am doing this as a baby shower gift for my friend that's having a baby. And over the holidays, I went down a little bit of a rabbit hole and bought a bunch of canvases, so here they are. Caveat, this stack is going to last me probably most of the year, to be quite honest. Also, I did try to pick things that brought me a lot of joy because I need that little dopamine hit of doing something that I love and not just like a random design. So they'll start to make sense as you see them. First up is my favorite coffee creamer, the Chobani Sweet Cream. I also got this Nancy Drew one, The Secret of the Old Clock. I was obsessed with these books as a kid, so this one's just gonna be so fun. I just got this Blue Ridge Mountain one. If I did not live in South Carolina, I would 100% be living in the mountains right now. This is going to be a key fob, and my dad and I are actually gonna finish this with leather when we're done. This one is of Zion National Park's sign, and this is fun because my mom and I went last year, and I want to start stitching pieces to document my travel experiences. So on that note, I preemptively bought this one for our Ireland trip so I can stitch it on the plane and while we're traveling and be able to have this ornament to document the Ireland trip that I'm hosting this year. That one just came in the mail and I did not realize that I actually bought it fully kitted, which means that it has all the thread, which is really exciting. This is the first one that I've painted. It's a little Fresca can. I started working on this. This is my walk and stitch project, aka when I go outside to do walks around my neighborhood and my cul-de-sac, I can actually stitch this while I'm walking. I can't do it on a walking pad because the ground keeps moving, whether you want it to or not, but I can if I'm walking outside. And then my final one has not come yet, but I ordered a matching needle minder, but it looks like this. It says Spark Joy, and the canvas looks identical to this as well. I am so excited about this one because if you didn't know, I had a small business called Sparks of Joy. Yellow is my favorite color, and I love the play on words of a matchbox, but instead of having matches, it had little needles. I also have somebody on Etsy that is making me 3 custom little postage stamp canvases that are for Sweden, Norway, and Denmark, and I'm going to stitch those when I travel there in July. And I almost forgot these two. This one says Don't Postpone Joy, and then I also have this one that's like a Christmas nativity that is 3D. Oh, I have one more that's coming too. It's a 3D Trader Joe's bag. Again, I went off the deep end. So yeah, that's a lot. You don't realize how many you got until they all start coming in the mail, but I am set for the entire year, and I will periodically keep you updated. Here's to a new year and more time spent stitching instead of scrolling.